Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a chit-chat get ready with me video, kind of throwing it back to the old school style of YouTube videos, so hope you guys enjoy. It might be a little bit longer, but it is what it is. I talk a lot. And then I am going to be using for the first time, so it's kind of like a first impressions of these Morphe brushes. Now these are the Morphe, I believe they're the Gunmetal brushes, and I do have all of them, and they did send these to me, so I'm excited to try them out and tell you guys what I think about them. They feel amazing though. They remind me of IT Cosmetics brushes, but they're a lot more affordable. And I should point out that yes, I have a little scratch right there because I shaved my face last night with my little Twinkle face shavers or whatever, and I nicked myself. And then I just wanted to tell you guys what I've been doing in the morning for like prep for makeup. So I haven't been like washing my face, which I usually do. It's just been too dry to do that. So what I've been doing is, obviously I'll have a clean face from the night before. I'll remove my makeup and, you know, wash my face thoroughly and all that good stuff. And then I go in with the Sephora Triple Action Cleansing Water, and I just take it on an exfoliating cotton round like this one. These are just the Swissfers. I think you can get these at Target. And I just put some on that, on the exfoliating round side, and just kind of buff it on my skin to make sure to get rid of any, you know, dead skin cell, dead skin flakes, and that. And then I've actually been skipping toner, and I've just been mixing two products together. I've been mixing a lotion, a face lotion, and then also a beauty oil. And then I've just been using this one. It's Pure Release Pure Protect SPF 50. Just kidding, SPF 30 sunscreen in there, just a nice daytime moisturizer, and then the L'Oreal Age Perfect Glow Renewal, which I actually really like those. So I just mix about half and half and put it all over my face and all over my neck, so that's why I'm probably looking a little shiny in the camera, but for dry skin people, this shine is good stuff right there. So I just wanted to tell you that. And then I'm going to go in and just use my L'Oreal Moisture Blur Instant. It's like the Miracle Blur, but it's moisture. And then I'm going to be using this. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. I have mine in the shade Warm. I think it's Warm 1-2. Porcelain Light Ivory. And I used to love this foundation, but I haven't. This is a repurchase because the other one was just way too old. So I haven't used it in a while. So I'm excited about it. And I'm going to use the Morphe G6 brush. Looks like that. It's flat top. And yep. This foundation is so pretty. It's not extremely full coverage by any means. I mean, it's probably medium coverage, I would say. But I'm going to try to build it up a little bit. But it just evens out the skin a little bit, and it's really pretty. This brush is good. I like it. And I think what I'm going to do, you guys know that I always list the products, and I link the products that I used, so you guys can like refer back. But sometimes when there's a lot of products, like in tutorials or get ready with me videos like this, there's so many products and brushes and stuff that the description section on YouTube it won't let me put it all because I have too much stuff to put. So if that's the case, then I'll just, of course, I always have an accompanying blog post that you guys can check back and see all this stuff. But what I'm trying to say is that I have a feeling that it's going to be too much stuff to list, so it won't fit in the YouTube description. So if you want to see a product list, then check my blog. I mean, does it really take me that long to say that much? This brush is really, really awesome. I thought it would be too small at first. It's a little bit smaller than... I don't have any other brushes in front of me right now, but than like the Sigma flat top. But I like, because look, it fits right there, which I can never fit a brush right there. That's the garbage man, the garbage person, my dog barking. But see how it fits just like right in there, and then right there and around the nose. I really like that so far. So there's 2 layers of that Lumi makeup. Another reason why I prefer voiceovers is because the background noise from my little opal bunny bug. Next I'm going to use the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Concealer. And I have mine in the shade 301 Fair, which I believe is the lightest shade. I've used this once and I actually was super impressed with it. I did not like the foundation that went along with it. I had it actually in a fail, but I'm just going to try it again. I don't think it was full coverage. I honestly haven't used it in like a week because I've been sick, so I haven't been wearing any makeup. My voice is a little bit still you know, on the sicker sounding side, so hopefully y'all don't mind. And then I'm going to take, what brush should I use? I'm going to take this one. Is this the one I want to use? Yeah, I'm going to take this brush and blend that out, the G2. And I'm just going to kind of press it. That actually does a good job. Can you guys see that? I like that. That is good coverage, and that blends really fantastically. Yep, I like it a lot. So that did a really good job for a nice evening out of the under eye. You can see that I still have some discoloration peeking through, so I'm going to go in with another newer product. Well, this is not a newer product, but it's a new shade, and it's a Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15, which is fair. And I have the shade 10, which I always thought was the lightest one, but it's not. This one is a little bit lighter. So I just obviously want to have flawless under eyes, so. And I am just pressing that in and kind of stamping it, because if you buff it, it will buff away the coverage. It will like shear out the product. So if you're using your finger or a brush or a beauty blender, you don't want to like swipe. You want to like a popcorn pop up and down and stipple it and press it. But I love this brush so far. The only thing that sucks about this brush line, it's a line. It's like a collection of brushes. It just, you can't buy like a set. You have to buy them individually. I'm just going to take a little more of that Fit Me and try to cover up those little scratches from shaving my face. If you guys don't know, I do shave my face and wax my face. And I have a whole video on it, which is an older video. I feel like it's older, but you guys can just search that on my channel if you haven't seen it. I'm actually going to the salon tomorrow to get my hair done. I'm going darker, which you guys will probably already see my darker hair before this video is up, but I'm so excited. I'm going to take my Gorgeous Cosmetics Powder Perfect Pressed Powder, alliteration much, and I have 01, and then this brush, which is the Morphe G14. I actually haven't used this powder to set my under eyes before, but I've been loving it for everything else. I'm going to give it a try. I actually had this in my monthly favorites. But it's so finely milled. It's triple milled. So, and again with this, you don't want to swipe it because you can shear out the coverage that way of the concealer that we already placed. I just want to set the under eye so it doesn't crease, because it will crease on me. But that has a little bit of coverage, and it's actually a little bit too dark for my skin, but it kind of cancels out any remaining, you know, bluish purple. So that's, I'll go back in with it. Maybe I'll go in with my banana powder to lighten it back up from Anastasia. I'm going to use her eyeshadows today too, so you guys can see how freaking amazing they are. Yeah, this color for my under eyes is not the best. And even if you get creasing, if you set your concealer and you get creasing, it is pretty darn inevitable. So what you should do is just set it, and then if you notice like in an hour or so that it's a little bit creasing, just take your finger like really lightly and just smooth over it, and that will like smooth out the creasing. And if you do that a couple times, it should not crease. So that's just a little trick that I learned. Actually, I think I learned that from when I trained with brand training when I worked at Sephora with Bobbi Brown. I didn't train with Bobbi Brown, like the Bobbi Brown, but one of her artists or her rep, you know, her reps or whatever. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia. I'm going to take the two. This is the original contour. I'm going to take the, what is it? I know it's the banana powder, and I don't know what that one is called, but it's basically the non-shimmery one. And I'm just going to try to set under the eyes with the, not set, we already set it, but I'm going to try to see how it's a little bit darker under there, just to kind of brighten it back up. And I have the G5 brush. I actually meant to put this contour palette in my monthly favorites, but I totally forgot. It was like in my pile of stuff, but I forgot it. So, it's a favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with MAC Paint Pot in Vintage Selection, which I really love. Looks like that. It's just like a really pretty champagne-y beige. So at this point I always like to, before I prime my eye, just take a finger and wipe away any excess product on there. I just take my finger. I like this color because I can wear it all over, like from the lash line all the way up to the brows. And then I'm gonna go in with the G17. It's just a, where are we? Like a fluffy brush like that. I'm gonna take Anastasia. These are all Anastasia shadows that I'm gonna be using, I think, unless I decide to throw something else in. I'm just gonna take this color. This is Bone, and it's just like a skin tone color, just to set that primer, or the paint pot that I'm using as an eye primer. And this brush is so soft. I'm gonna do my brows, and I might skip over this part if the video is super long, because I'm gonna do a brow video, a brow routine video. So I'm gonna use my, where did it go? Here it is right in front of me. I'm gonna use the Dip Brow Pomade in Chocolate from Anastasia with a double-ended brush from Anastasia, number 12 brush. I just really love these products together. So that's the chocolate. Yeah, I'm gonna speed through this, so I'll be back. Okay, so going in with the Anastasia eyeshadows, I'm gonna take, I have my map that I have the shades so I don't have to look at the back of everyone, but I'm gonna take these two right here, which is Nude and Soft Peach. And I'm just using that same brush, the G17. I'm just gonna dust that in the crease. I'll zoom in for you guys. And I'm gonna go in with Birkin, which is right here, just to deepen up the crease a little bit. I always like to lay down a lighter crease color first, just to help everything blend easier. And I do the same looks, I just use different products a lot, just because sometimes I just like to do neutral eyes, you know? This brush is amazing. I'm really impressed with these brushes so far. Just kind of circular motions to blend it up. And I was getting a lot of questions about, well, some questions about comparing the Anastasia to like MAC eyeshadows or Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and that's just, it's hard to do. Like, they're all like great if I, talk about them, but it's hard to like compare. I don't know, like I don't have any distinct things that I can say about them that makes them different. I mean, obviously Makeup Geek, the price point is amazing and the quality is amazing, but you know what I'm saying, guys? Just to deepen up the crease a little more, I'm gonna go in with this, oops, just kidding, with this one, which is Warm Taupe, and then Dusty Rose, which is right there. And then I have the G18 brush. It's just a little bit more dense, of like a tipped brush. And I'm just going to take that in the lower part of the crease, not as high as the other colors that I just placed. And I'm going to do the V. On my lid, I'm going to take this Touch of Lilac with a G15 brush. It's just a really small, if you can see, small, like flat shader. I'm just going to try to pack that one on there. Ooh, that's so pretty. Just on the lid. And then make the little mushroom to bring it up and meet it where the crease is. And kind of blend the lid color right into the crease color. Just gonna take that, whatever was left on that G18, and just kind of dust it, just blend it back and forth. I love how the lid color is more of a cool tone, and then the warm colors in the crease. I think it's really pretty. Then on a G16, which is an angled shadow brush, I'm going to take the color Blanc. It's just this color right here for a highlight. Brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight. Probably won't do much liner today because it's just hard to do liner when I have allergies. These brushes are pretty awesome, not gonna lie. And so are these shadows. And then I'm gonna tightline my upper tightline with a black pencil just to make the lash line look fuller and filled in, and I'm using my Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Eyeliner in Blacker. And what I like to do is take a clean cotton swab and be super careful. And I just like to dry off the waterline first. See how that just gives the lashes a more full effect? And I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line just a little bit. And I'm just going to take that same G18 brush. Just going to do these two colors, which are nude and soft peach. And I'm going to darken that up with the, what color was that? The warm taupe and then the dusty rose color. And then with the same two, warm taupe and dusty rose, I'm going to just stamp on my upper lash line with this brush just to give a little bit more definition. Use it as like a shadow eyeliner. This is the G11. Now that I think of it, like I don't really have any super dark colors in here. But that's kind of how I like it. Because I have a ton of dark colors and I don't know. Yeah, just to add a little more definition there. And then I'm going to take my eyeliner that is so beautiful, and I don't know why I don't use it more often, but it's Elise Wattier Eye Shine in Fauve, and I'm going to put that in my lower waterline, but it is like it's like a bronzy taupe, really. I actually got this one at IMAX 2014. And I think Laura and Cassie, Miss Lola Lynn and Cassie, Shades of Cassie, I think they got the same one too. See how pretty that is? Now my eye looks really red. Gross. I'm going to curl up my lashes and then use my mascara, the MAC False Lash Extreme Black. It looks like that. It's just a natural bristle brush. And it's pretty standard looking, but I've been enjoying it a lot, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll be back. So here's 2 coats of mascara on my upper lashes, and then just 1 coat on the lower lashes. And now I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna use a cream contour, and this is one of my oldie but goodie favorite cream contour. It's MAC Cream Color Base in Root, and it's a frost finish, but I love this. It just looks so good, even though it's a frost. And mine's probably getting really dried out. That's what it looks like. It just looks beautiful on the contour. So I'm going to use the G3 brush, which looks like that. I'm taking it a little bit higher just to get the effect of higher cheekbones, which who doesn't love? And obviously it's pretty harsh, but you can see how it, I don't know, it just chisels a little bit better. And I'll blend it out because I'm going to go in with the IT Cosmetics powder foundation, so I don't know how much of this will show up. That's why I'm going to keep it kind of intense. Just starting with light pressure and then adding it as we go. As I go. And take some and contour my jawline. This brush is great for this. I think this would also be a really great foundation brush for buffing. See that shadow that it creates, and it just makes my jawline look more pronounced. And I don't contour too much around here. I just do bronzer up there. And then I'm going to go in with another cream color base in Shell from MAC, which I love these. They're like in the back of my drawer, which is a crazy place for them to be because I love them. I'm actually just going to use that same brush. And I'm just going to pop this on the tops of my cheeks for a highlight. I will probably go in with a powder highlight because I like highlight. This one seems a little dried out. I might have to go in with my finger to warm it up. Oh yeah, that's dried out. Oh no. Yeah, that might bite the dust. Might go back to MAC. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit. We gotta just warm it up a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination, and then the brush that goes with it, that I love with it anyway. This, it doesn't have a name on it, but I can't remember it, but I'll obviously have it in the blog post. And I have mine in the shade Fair, and so what I do is I just swirl it in there. It does have quite a bit of pickup, and I just start out here and I just like buff it on. Now this brush just delivers the perfect amount. It adds some coverage because it is a powder foundation, but I think this brush really helps to not add like a ton. So I don't know if it was even worthwhile doing that cream contour because obviously we're going in with foundation right now. But oh well, it's fun. I just can't get over this stuff. It is so amazing. I love it. Like, I just put on a lot of foundation and my skin looks really good. It doesn't look cakey or anything like that. It just, love it. I am going to go in with a little bit more and set under my eye. Not set because I already set it, but just to brighten under my eyes. And this was that G2 brush. This brush is a little big for under eye setting. It's not like my favorite, but it works. And because we took away all the color with the foundation, I am going to go back in with the Anastasia contour kit, the original one, and I'm going to take a mixture of these two colors and just do some contouring. And let's see, I'm going to use this brush here. Looks like that. This is the G8. Now this brush is probably not my favorite for contouring. It's still a nice brush. It'd be good for powder. It's a little bit smaller, so it would, you know, take more effort, but it's probably not one of the must-have ones. And then I am going to bronze my face a little bit. I'm using the Jane Inspire powder, bronzing powder, and then I'm just going to try this brush here, the G7. This is a great bronzer for fair skin. Yeah, this brush is great. It's so soft, and I always like to work it into the hairline. And when you're doing this, if you don't want to have like bam color, then choke up on the wand. So don't hold it like this and buff it in. That's going to like deposit a ton of color and it won't blend as easily. So if you just choke up on it and hold it like that a little bit farther back, you can get a little bit more give. And it just helps, I don't know, make it easier, I think. You guys see that pretty glow? It's, oh, it's so pretty. And I did shave my face last night, as I mentioned, so my skin is super smooth. I love fresh day shaved face. And of course you want to bring it down on your neck. Not one of these brushes has shed yet, which is fantastic. Like, I am so impressed with these brushes. I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Geek blushes. First I'm gonna take this one, which is Spellbound, and then I'm gonna go over it with Honeymoon, I think that one is. Yep. And I'm just gonna take that G8 brush again and pop it on there. That is so pretty. Oh, Makeup Geek blushes, where have you been all my life? Why did I ever stop using you? And then the Honeymoon, just for a little bit extra over top, more so on the backs of my cheeks. I'm going to finish up with the lips, and I'm going to use two of my new ColourPop products. I have the Lippy Pencil in Brink, and also the Lippy Sticks in Brink. So I'm just going to apply those. Alright, so here is the finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed just a little bit about this Lippy Stick. It was a little bit drying. One of the more dry formulas that I've had, or that I've tried. So, but I love the color. It's like Marsala, which is the new Pantone color of the year, I would say, for sure. So that is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you like these videos. I know that it's going to be long, so not everybody will like that, but I get a lot of requests to do these type of videos, and it's just fun chit-chatting with you guys. So yeah, here is the look, and again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it, and let me know what videos you would like to see as far as tutorials, like what specific products you want to see and all that. And I guess I'll give you a quick wrap up on the brushes, the G brushes, the Gunmetal brushes from Morphe. I love them. I think they're fantastic. So of course I'll have the ones listed below that I've used with all the products. Like I said in the beginning, I'll probably do that on the blog because there's a lot of products. So if you want to see a list with links and everything, that will be on my blog. I was going to say thanks again for watching, but I'm pretty sure I already said that like 3 or 4 times. So I'll let you guys go and have a great day or night, and I'll see you later. Bye.